That looked interesting. I kind of want to go. You guys want to do a little supermoto exploring? Supermo exploring? I do. Anything here exciting? No. This is not what I wanted. What I wanted was over here. You'll see. And I'm sure the police will be called. What is this witchcraft? I can't even wheelie in here. It's so low. I can't even wheelie. I can't even wheelie. There is rope across that thing. That's what I wanted. That's where I wanted to go, was up there. But they appear to have roped it off. I could get up there up the stairs, but I'm not that good on a supermoto. So this is it. Yeah, the only way up there is the stairs. That looks like a little tight. Sorry, that was such a fail. Oh, these things, by the way, they're not as flimsy as they look. They're not flimsy. I learned that the hard way. I wish I had my camera on that. I stuck my hand out to feel one of them. You know, I was thinking it was gonna be like noing. No, it was more like whack. And I was like, ah! I couldn't like use the clutch for like 2 miles. I was like, those guys helped me out when I got hit by that car. That was the hospital I was at. Apparently there was a shooting there this morning. Again. Maybe a good place to go practice my wheelies. Right in the hospital parking lot. Help is right there. No, really, I stink at wheelies. It's embarrassing. I only get a good one up like once in a blue moon. I remember a customer was mad. They're like, you guys put my bike together. You did it wrong. The mirrors are too loose because they vibrate real bad. I'm going on the road and I can't hardly see behind me. I was like, first bike? Yeah. Yeah. What the heck is this? More exploration thing. Paul Robertson Middle School for classical studies. Lots of abandoned buildings. This is like, see, everywhere I'm going is like parkour heaven, not so much supermoto heaven. Was this your middle school? Did you go to school here? That's not creepy at all. Tell them no lies. Huh. Well, this is kind of creepy. But definitely creepy. I don't even know what's back there. That looks like some stairs. We'll go around the other side and go look. I have nothing interesting to say except, hey look, there's an abandoned school. No trespassing or dumping. Well, how am I supposed to go around the back to see? Violators will be prosecuted. Okay, then I will not go back there. I will obey that sign, but I'll go over here. Let's see. It actually feels nice in the shade. Oh, there's a sign, no trespassing. Somebody drew a penis on the wall. There's a sign that says no trespassing. How did they get the sign up there? Sad, they had to board up all the windows. There's a crate there. You could totally climb up there and get into the second story. But yeah, and there's stairs. I could totally ride up the stairs, but I will obey the sign. Oh, stick. Sorry, stick. I had to run over you. See what I mean? Like if you come over here, and there's these stairs here. Oh, they just ended, dead ends at the top. Never mind. I had my phone with me. It'd be a good spot to get some pictures. I don't have my phone with me. Hey, here comes the wheelie machine, dude. Oh, there he goes. Up that street over there. Yeah, when I got in trouble as a kid with the law, it was always trespassing. And I never broke anything. I never damaged property. Respecting property. And I wasn't going to steal anything. And I wouldn't have defaced anything. You say, well, someone else already did. Well, it doesn't make... That's like if someone else killed someone, so I can kill somebody too. Like, that logic doesn't work. You don't have to... Their misbehavior is not your excuse to partake in misbehavior. That's the old if your friends all jumped off a bridge thing. Anyway, but, so I won't do the no trespassing thing. I mean, I was definitely trespassing. I would try to get inside. If they didn't have signs posted, I absolutely would try to get inside. But that's the kind of thing I did. I think they call it urban exploration. I think is what the kids call it these days. I was a kid, we just called it trespassing, and I did it a lot. Well, I ditched school a lot when I was in high school. Like by my senior year, I think I went like half the time. I still got straight A's because school was a joke, and I was taking joke classes because I got all my requireds done the first 3 years. I was like, I took like 2 English classes each semester, and I was in 4th year French and gym and like computer programming and photography and current issues. I mean, just like, my parents joked it was basically taking basket weaving, and I was. So I'm taking all these like blow-off classes, so I blew off class a lot. But I would ditch, but I was like, my parents didn't care. In fact, my mom let me impersonate her on the phone. Like I would call and say, hi, this is Laurie's mom. She woke up this morning, she's not feeling well. Because we sound identical on the phone. And so, so I would just pretend, and she knew, because she's like, I don't care as long as I know where you are in case I need to get a hold of you. Obviously this is before cell phones. I mean, well, they had cell phones, but they were like the size of a truck and nobody had one. We had like those little pocket pet things. But anyway, and then I would just, my friends and I, we would go to the art. I mean, it was like Ferris Bueller's Day Off because I lived outside Chicago. So we'd like go to like the Art Institute for the day, or we would, we'd go hang out at Navy Pier. And I really was in photography class, so we would take our cameras downtown and take pictures, and we were basically still learning. I was the kid that when I was like little, the first movie I ever saw in the theater was Little Mermaid, and I was expecting a documentary because they're like, oh, it's about these animal fish people. Not documentary, like I thought mermaids were real. I didn't even know what a mermaid was, but the way they described it, I mean, I'd never seen a picture of a mermaid or anything, but the way they described it, I was like, oh, so it's like a documentary, okay. 'Cause my parents put on PBS all the time at home. That's pretty, because we didn't have cable, so I pretty much just grew up on Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street, and then David Attenborough documentaries about, nature or whatever. That's how National Geographic specials, that's what I grew up on. My grandparents had me a subscription to National Geographic magazine. So we go to see Little Mermaid, and the way they described it, I'm like, oh, okay. So it's I'd never seen like a movie except like Sword in the Stone and whatever. Like this was before we had Lion King and the whole series of modern Disney movies. We didn't have any of those. It was all the old stuff. So there's really nothing new for a long time. So it was, Snow White, and I was not sure what to expect, but I'm expecting a documentary. And when it was a cartoon, I was like pleasantly surprised, but also kind of disappointed because I really wanted to see the documentary. Anyway, I had no idea what to expect. Documentary, I was disappointed. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an archaeologist. For many years, that was what I wanted to do. I ended up going more into the anthropology side of things than the artifact side. The people and their culture fascinated me more than the tools they used. Oh no. Oh no, dear. I have an idea.
I just think this is cool. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No worries.